Hello, hello! Today we're going to be talking about the Jeffree Star Skin Moisturizers. Of course, disclaimer, I'm not an expert. This is just my recommendations and what I think so far. I've been using them. I pretty much have finished all 3 of them, so I've used them to their full abilities. I wanted to start from my least favorite to my most favorite and just kind of give the pros and cons to each one and what I think they're good for and all that. First, I want to start with the blue one. This one was my least favorite. This is the Wyoming Winter Restorative Cream Moisturizer. There's a cute little yak. I love this little detail right here. I think it's the cutest one so far. I'm not completely actually finished with this one. I still have just the smallest amount left. This one is a lot more expensive, I think, than the other 2. I believe this one might have been around $42, but I'll look at the website before I post this. This was definitely a lot more than the other 2 moisturizers. I think the other 2 moisturizers are like $28 or something like that. I think this one was like $42. The formula is a lot more, I guess you could say, like, denser. It's not as liquidy. It's definitely a thicker formula. I think of it as more as a kind of like body butter. That's what this texture is more like. In terms of smell, I had one of my subscribers tell me that this was supposed to smell like, I believe, vanilla chai latte, I think is what he was going for. That's not what that smells like. I've been using it, and I stand by what my original impression was that something like this smells like a hair product. If you had told me that this was a hair product, I would have believed you. Now, who do I think this works best for? Well, it's hard to say who this would work best for, to be honest. I definitely used this on my face for a week. I didn't feel like there was much of a difference after using this for a week. Having already used the other 2, I didn't feel a difference with this. So I ended up taking this from my daily face routine from the bathroom onto my desk, and I've been applying it to my feet instead. That's what I've been doing. So after applying it to my feet for a while, because my feet are drier, like I said, I feel like this formula feels more like a body butter than a facial moisturizer. On my face, I mean, my face would feel softer for maybe a couple of hours, but there wasn't any, like, lasting effects. Like, the next day I didn't wake up and my skin still felt really soft. So I started applying it to my feet because my feet are dry. And the thing is that with this product, my feet didn't feel softer, but they did feel smoother, if that makes sense. And the way I was kind of thinking of it was kind of like a tire. Like, you can make a tire smoother, but it's still hard and rubbery. So my feet did become smoother, but they did not become softer. So my recommendation is, if you really, really want to try this, get it on sale. If maybe you end up with it in a mystery box or as a mystery treat, definitely check it out. Again, I received some comments where some people were saying, like, I have the driest skin, Heather, and this made my skin worse. It made it drier. It made it flaky. And I'm like, oh no. So when I was a bit scared to try it in the beginning, but I didn't have that effect, not on my skin. I have more oily combo skin. And that's not the effect that I got on mine. I didn't really get much of an effect in the first place, so that was kind of my issue. So my recommendation for this is, if you absolutely have to have it, get it on sale. Hopefully you get it as a, you know, a mystery treat or something like that. But honestly, you are not missing out. Do not feel bad if you could not afford this. I really don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth the price. I would not purchase this again. If I ended up getting this in a mystery box, I probably would end up giving this away to someone, because this just does not work for me. So this one was my least favorite of the 3. Alright, next we're starting with the Magic Star Hydrating Moisturizer. This one was the first one he came out with. This one I've, like, completely finished. She is empty. I've completely used it. This one was supposed to smell like strawberry. It did not smell like strawberry to me. It smelled like rose. It had more of a floral scent. Not super strong, but again, I don't think something's wrong with Jeffree's nose. He always like, this is what it should smell like, this is what it should taste like, and rarely does it ever. So this is the first one he ever came up with. Now this one's in the middle. Sometimes you have to remember that sometimes a product isn't bad, it's just not for you. So like I said, I have more oily combo skin. So when I first tried this, this to me felt like it was making my skin more oily. It definitely was feeling more soft, but I don't like the feeling of having an oily face, because eventually throughout the day, my face in my T-zone does end up getting more oily. So why would I want that? But then I thought about my husband, who does have drier skin. He tends to get dry, flaky skin, and I thought, well, if this is more kind of like oily feeling, maybe this will help someone like him. So ultimately, I think my husband actually ended up finishing this a lot more than I did. It ended up helping him a lot more, and for that reason, I recommend this one to someone who actually has, you know, more dry, flaky skin. I feel like that might end up helping. I'm not sure how it would necessarily work in the long run. According to him, he did feel better. He says he noticed a difference. I can't personally say, again, because this didn't work for me. But if you end up seeing this on sale, or if you ended up getting it in a mystery box or as a mystery treat, try it out. I think this is worth full price if you, like I said, have the recommended skin type. But other than that, this one was my second favorite. It wasn't necessarily bad, it just was not for me. But this is definitely for someone. Alright, so now we're down to my favorite. I love the Banana Fetish Hydrating Moisturizer. I think of the three, this one is the best. Again, I've completely finished this one. I have another one waiting to be used. I like this formula because it feels more water-based. So my skin doesn't feel, and it doesn't end up feeling oily because I have combo skin. So for me, this one is the best one for me. I love the scent. It's not super overpowering. I apply this before putting on my makeup, and it works really well. I feel like this collection of the three so far, when we're talking about, you know, there was the original strawberry one, right? And then we have the lavender lemonade. We have this one, Winter Wyoming. The Banana Fetish collection for Jeffree Star Skin is the best one so far. I honestly really think so. I don't have any problems with this one. It's got a cute little banana on the side. This one actually does smell like banana. It's got like a light banana pudding kind of smell to it. This one is my favorite. Personally, for me, if I had to, I wouldn't mind repurchasing this at full price. Of course, even better whenever you can get something on sale. But for me, I think like this one may even have sold out recently. I don't even know if this is available right now. This is definitely, I think, the better of the three for me. And this is the one that I would probably recommend the most. I don't know how this might affect other skin types, but I definitely think you should try it out. Get it if you get it, and you should know. Let me know how it works for you. Because I think we forget that sometimes we think like, oh, this product is bad. But sometimes the product it's just not for us based off our skin type. But this one is my favorite. I love this one so much. Very much highly recommend. If you're going to get one of the three, try this one. Thank you so much for watching this quick little review. These definitely are very luxurious. They're very hefty. I kind of really wish that there was a way to get a refill on this instead of just having this huge kind of like diamond like container. So once you finish it with like this one, I'm done with this one. So what do? I don't want to throw it away. I really wish there was a way to, you know, get a refill on these so I don't have to throw these away. That would be honestly really nice. But I hope you'll have a wonderful day and you guys find the moisturizer that's for you.